Hello everyone, and welcome to Caroline's Craft Tree, and welcome to July's freebie 2022. And I wanted something a little brighter, so I went with some bright flowers and a marbled background. So that's page number 1. Page number 2 is just a tea-dyed paper, which I backed both of my papers with. And then page number 3 is the same type of background, but this one's got watercolored flowers all over it with a little bit of script and stuff. So, and again, I backed that with the tea-dyed paper. And this month kind of went with a bit of a lady flower theme. So we got a couple postcards and just some embellishment, and then just a few flowers to fill in those gaps. And page number 4 is these shapes, and you'll see what I'm making with those. A couple tickets, and of course the month and a little cutout. So I'm going to cut everything out, and then I'll come back and we will start our little project for July. Okay, I'm back. I've got everything cut out, and I did distress everything. So we will get started. I'm going to use this page, and I'm going to put my project right on the front here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 4 of these, just random ones. I'm going to stack them all up as neat as I can, and I'm going to punch a hole. I've got this here punch. I do not know what size that is. It's a Martha Stewart thing. But it's just big enough for some small brads to go in. So I'm going to put that right on top of that dot. Now I've got, I think I said I got 4 of these. Let's line them all back up again. And I just have some brads. They're just like a, I don't know, a dirty silver, I guess. And I'm going to push that right through all 4 of them. Actually, I'm not going to do that. Hold on. Let's take this little blue flower and punch a hole right in there. I'm going to put that on the top here. Now I'm going to put the brad through like that. Fold it over. When I put a brad in, I like to just tip it upside down and give it a good push, and that really flattens it out, but still allows you to turn them. So now I want to open these up, and basically we've made a fan. Now I'm going to use that as a corner pocket, but I need some lace. Okay, so I've got this rainbow lace. So once I figure out how I want my pockets, now this pocket will be attached. I'm going to put this behind it. So I want to figure out, I want the pocket as big as possible. Now you could do this so many ways. You could actually have them stacked up and in a pocket and then open it up to write on the back, which would make a really awesome tag, right? And then it could just slide in a pocket like that, and then you bring it out and you open these up. It would give you some great writing space. But I want to make a pocket. So let's, I want as much of the ladies showing as possible, but I kind of want them opened evenly, if that makes sense. And then once I get it, I will glue them together a little bit because of the fact that this is a pocket. So I think right about like that there. Now I'm going to use Art Glitter Glue. I like Art Glitter Glue. Okay. Now let's just gonna run some glue just like that there. And these are just overlapping onto the picture a little bit. Got a little bit of leeway on this. Put a little bit more glue, just don't need it solid back behind there. Right about like that. Now you get 8 of these little fan shapes, so you could make a complete circle if you wanted with something. Okay. That is going to be perfect. Now I'm going to put this up and around like so. Just going to glue it down. Just going to trim this off. This is actually some lace I got recently in one of my Thrifty Canucks video. Make sure I get the lace going the right way. Okay, let's put some glue at the top of each of these. I find the Art Glitter Glue holds fabric pretty darn good. I haven't had any issues. I do use Fabri-Tac once in a while, but mostly I use Art Glitter Glue for pretty much everything. I have some old glue that I'm trying to use up, so I'll use it for when I do like decoupaging or something like that there. Okay, let's just make sure we've got that where we want it on the front. Let's just trim this off here so we're not dealing with so much lace. Now if you made a circle fan with this, you could easily put lace all the way around. That's looking pretty good. And because we're going to be putting something in the pocket this way, the lace won't interfere. This might, but you don't, probably not going to push it all the way down that far anyways. Let's trim that off right there. I do like to give the Art Glitter Glue a little more time to dry when it's on a fabric. Now let's bring this in, and that is going to go right there. And I picked this rainbow lace because of the colors that are on the paper. So you could pick any lace. I thought about using this as well, but I decided I like the rainbow one a little bit better. So you could put something on the back here, like to hold that, but I'm not going to because it's not going to go anywhere. Especially once the page is anchored down. So that's going to go straight like that. Let's run a little bit of glue. Get some on the lace as well. I'm going to go down there. down here, and then I'm going to put some on there too. Now, I think this made a really cute pocket. Okay. So nothing too difficult. Very simple. And then I've got the postcards, which I'm just going to slide in there. Like so. So there is that. But we're not done yet. I printed some at 50%. So that's the size of them, the difference. Now that seems more than 50%, but according to the printer, that was 50%, but I have a feeling it was smaller. But these ones are, they're about 2 1/4, a little over 2 1/4 inches high. And I'm going to make a little project out of those. So I have a paper doily. Now these, I'm going to line them all up. No particular order. Of course, it's got to be one that won't fold into place. Now, I don't think I'm going to be able to cut through all of them, so let's do 4 at a time. Because I'm going to use all 8 of them in this project. And punch a little hole right where that mark is. And these have stuck on there. Let's see. Not sure why they stuck there. There we go. Okay, so we got the 4. Now we're going to do these 4. There, those ones didn't stick as bad. Okay, and I'm just going to use a pin. I've marked the center of this doily, and I've just inked the edges. So I've got my cross there, which is about the center, so I'm just going to poke this in here. Just so I have a hole in there. I've got a really tiny little brad, which I'm going to put through all of these guys. Now this punch is almost too big for these. Or this, okay, and then we're going to go through there. Okay, and I think what I'm going to do, I've got just a little circle here. You're not going to see this anyways. I'm going to add that on the back just for a little bit of strength. Because the paper doily is pretty thin. Let's just do that. And then we're just going to open that up. Now I'm going to spread these out. Basically into a circle. Now you could use this as a pocket or as an embellishment. Okay. Or anything that you like. Now I want them to be fairly even, so if I do every second one, you know, at the two sides, top and the bottom, then I can adjust the other ones to where I need them. So I want that to be kind of like that. Now I'm wondering if I should have put a flower in there. You know what? I can still do that. Let's take all this apart. Let's put a hole in there. Now let's line them all up again. This is a good example of how to make your craft project last all day long. At least I hadn't gluing anything down yet. Okay, let's put that doily back on there. The advantage of using a brad is you can take it apart. Okay, I think that's going to be cute. Okay, now we can spread these all out again. Okay, we need to make sure that we take all of them with us. I think after a person did a couple of these, I think it would go a lot easier. Because you would just kind of, I find that when I'm doing a project, after I do one or two, then I'm like, oh, you know, do it this way, do it that way. And it just makes it that much easier. Okay. So we've got that. Now I'm going to glue it down because I'm just going to do it as an embellishment. So let's just put, I'm just going to put a little bit of glue upon the solid part of the napkin. Because it doesn't really have to be glued down like super good. Because it is just for a junk journal. But if you wanted, you could glue it down totally or not glue it down at all. I don't think I'm going to glue that center flower. I think I like that it's sitting up just that little bit. Gives it a little bit more dimension. Okay. There is that. And I think that's really cute. Now you could almost tuck things in there. Now do I want it there? Yeah. Let's do it on here. And it's just going to be a decoration, and I think that is really, really cute. Now I could easily glue just down a couple of sides and then use it as a tuck, which might look kind of cool with things sticking out. But you could also just tuck little things in here. Like, for instance, the tickets or the flowers, etc. You could even put the brad right through the paper and then make it like a little turn thing, which would actually be really, really cool as well. Okay, I think I'm just going to glue it down. And then if anything, I'll just tuck a few things under there. But I really, really like how this has turned out. I think it's very pretty. Okay, let's just... I'm not going to glue every piece down. I'm just going to go around the outside. And then I'm just going to put some in the middle. I'm going to put some of that cardboard just to give it a little extra strength. And now I want at least one of the ladies. So right way up. And there we have that. I think that is so, so cute. These are what the tickets look like, done in the small size, which you could very easily tuck in there. But this would definitely hold a few little things. Most definitely. So there we have our fan page. And I think with these four, I'm going to make a little, put them into a tag. Let's do that right now. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Being that we have them, let's use them. Again, punch a hole right there. I've got a purple flower this time. Put a hole in the center of that. I do have one more brad that I happen to dig out. And then let's divide that like that. I haven't inked the backs of those because I was going to glue them down. Now we can easily open those up right on the back and then hide it. And that is going to go right in there with those. Love it. And of course I do have the month, but I haven't been putting none of the months on because I want to wait until I'm going to assemble the whole journal in December, which next thing you know, we're going to be finishing this off. So there is our page for July. So hopefully you don't have problems printing it down if you want to do this. And I think it turned out cute. And of course, this is the other page. I'm going to fold that in half so I can put it in my envelope with all my goodies from the past months. So that it's all in one place for when I make my journal in December. Hopefully you can find all the freebies. They are all still available. Come on over, join the Facebook group, because it's probably the easiest way to get them is to download them off of the Facebook group. There's links below on where all you can get it. You can get the freebie on Jump Share as well, and on my blog. And I've just started a Ko-fi page, Ko-fi, and you can download it free from there if you happen to have that as well. Enjoy July's freebie, and we will see you soon. Bye.